Back in the book segment tonight, as I said last night, the Talking Points memo, there are elements of the entertainment industry that are absolutely harming black children because they put out garbage, songs, and movies.
Was Gucci my was Louis my killer? Was drugs my dealer? What's that jacket, Margilla? Doctors say I'm the illest, cause I'm suffering from realness. Got my in Paris, and they going gorillas.
A song entitled N-Word in Paris. How nice. Well, now there is a report by the American Urban Radio Networks that says Kanye West, Jay-Z, Madonna, and others are going to boycott the state of Florida over the Stand Your Ground law. Joining us now from Boynton Beach, Florida, Dr. Ben Carson, author of the book America the Beautiful. And obviously you're not boycotting Florida because you're down there. Now, I came down on hip-hop and that culture last night very hard. Am I overstating things, Doctor?
I don't think so, because you have to recognize that children have to develop an identity. Where does that identity come from? Because that really formulates the kind of adults that they're going to be. Now, in the past, you used to get your identity from your family. As you correctly pointed out in your talking points earlier, as the family disintegrates, the young people are still there. They're still looking for some place from which to derive that identity. And we need to be very careful about what we put in there. You have to understand that the human brain is an incredible organ system. It remembers everything you've ever seen and everything you've ever heard. It does not go away. There are operations you can do where you place electrodes in certain parts of the brain, and you can stimulate and they can recall something that they heard 50 years ago. So we need to recognize that all that stuff is going in there. It's having an effect. So let's put the good things in as opposed to the other kinds of things. I'm not saying that we have to totally boycott all of those things, which is another point in what you're saying. You know, certain artists threatening to boycott Florida. How is that fair? There are a lot of people in Florida. And a lot of them would even agree with those people who want to boycott it. So why would you be doing something that would hurt them? Let's come up with less reactionary things.
Yeah, well, they want to get rid of the Stand Your Ground law. They think that pressure might happen. Now, I challenged all of the civil rights groups and the grievance industry people, and I want to be up front. I think that the reason they don't see it your way and my way and try to deal with the cultural and the family problems and all of that is because they make money from the division. The more disenchanted blacks are against white America, the more money and power these people assemble. And I think that's what's going on here. Again, am I wrong?
Well, you're right, and it's not just the racial issue. It's on a whole multitude of issues that there is a divide and conquer mentality. All you have to do is read Rules for Radicals by Saul Alinsky. You will understand exactly what's going on. And it's very important that the American people understand that we are not each other's enemies. But we have to be informed in order to be able to make accurate assessments of what people are telling us and to come down on the right side of things. I certainly understand the outrage in the Trayvon Martin case, because you say an innocent young man walking home and he ends up dead. And I understand that. But you have to look at all the facts, and that's why we have a legal system. And more things will come out, and it will become much clearer over the course of time.
But I only have 20 seconds left. There doesn't seem to be any champion to clean up the problems that are harming black children. There doesn't seem to be any champion.
No, I agree with you. I talk about it all the time. I talk about the pregnancy rates. I talk about having respect for yourself and for the young black men, respect for the women, and about the consequences of actions. But I don't hear a lot of other people talking about it.
So I recommend your book for everybody. Check out Dr. Carson's book. And we appreciate you coming on tonight, Doctor.